I'm searching the web for the latest gaming news. Searching GameZillaMedia.com. Downloading headlines.
Alexander, what about this monster story of yours?
Download complete.
Topic number 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is getting a Direct, a Nintendo Direct, coming out August 8th at 7 a.m. Oh, when is it? It'll be, what, 10 a.m.?
Eastern time, yeah.
10 a.m. Eastern time?
7
yeah.
Pacific.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so that's just in, what, a couple days? Yeah.
That's, if you're listening to this on your
Wednesday.
listening device, it's tomorrow. If you're listening to this,
It's also on Wednesday.
it's also on Wednesday.
There we go.
Windedness today.
So I brought this up because obviously it is news. It's our next Nintendo Direct, but I kind of was in this boat of like, why is Nintendo like out of everything? It's August, okay? It is August 6th right now. Why?
Well, it's not August in Japan.
Why?
Yeah, it's November.
Is that how it works? No.
Yeah.
Nintendo Online comes out next month.
Yeah, allegedly.
Maybe.
It's not
Super maybe.
I like the
Supposedly,
allegedly.
it's supposed to come out next month. I'm sitting here
Oh,
like,
no, it'll be here, guys.
I'm like, wait, at E3 we got to find out that like every character ever made is in this game. Like I'm like, what is left that you need to have a Direct just about Smash? Of course, I know the face of Switch here, Testonomics, is going to give us some reasons, but to me, I was like, really, this is it? And now I'm gonna hand it over to Tess because he's gonna tell me why I'm wrong and why we should be excited.
I mean, I don't know if you are wrong. Like, out of everything, out of
Excite us.
out of everything that Nintendo could talk about. So I wrote a blog about this earlier today over on GameZillaMedia.com, and I mean, do we need a Smash Direct when E3 was pretty much a Smash Direct? We had 30 minutes of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it showed, here's all the characters. Here's and the treehouse went on for hours. Here's almost all the stages. Here's two new characters. And we got so much Smash Bros. Information that whose decision was this, and why wasn't it about, I don't know, anything else? Deadite brought up a good point earlier. Like, this should be the online Nintendo Direct. This is perfect timing. We're probably, 4.5, 5, 6 weeks out from Nintendo Online. I mean, that means we might have another Direct between now and the end of the month, which would be cool. So some of the things that I thought about, well,
I think this is smoke and mirrors. They're like, oh, remember that Nintendo Online we promised? Well, here's more Smash Brothers. Don't pay any attention to that other thing we promised.
Well, it's just, to me, it's like they've announced that you can pre-order your Nintendo Online. Like, in a lot of places, you can go ahead and pick this up. Like, give me a reason why I want to go pre-order it. Like right now, I'm just like, I'm sitting back and waiting. I don't want to. I'm not giving you any of my money for this until I know something. And here we are talking about Smash again.
So here's a couple suggestions, and then, you guys can pick about what you want to talk about. From the chat, we're getting a couple, maybe 16-player Smash Online, Master Hand as a playable character, or a Master Hand amiibo.
I want to do the 16 players online.
Can the Master Hand amiibo just be a glove?
Yeah.
With an NFC chip in it?
Like the hamburger helper glove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some of the things I was thinking about, so what would justify an entire Direct about it? So maybe we're going to get a bunch more characters. The very loud internet community has been very outspoken about, they want Waluigi. People have been asking for Rayman or Shovel Knight or Simon Belmont for a ton of time. There's some idiots that have been asking for Goku or Geno from Super Mario
I got
RPG.
the fart there for you.
There's a bunch of just stupid ideas for characters, but there might be, there'd have to be 3, 4, 5 characters to justify an entire Direct. Maybe there's a story mode coming out, something like the Subspace Emissary, but once again, the game comes out in 4 months. Why do we need to know about that right now? Unless Nintendo's been feeling the heat of these consoles not selling as fast as they want them to hit that 20 million mark this year. So maybe, since it's been previewed at E3, it's been previewed at EVO, It was at what came in between. Was there a PAX, some other con that you could play it at?
Maybe CEO.
Maybe the
fighting
game's
tournament.
maybe the game's done. Maybe this game is done and ready to ship, and it's gonna come out. I don't know. Next month. It's going to be out September 13th, and they just want to hype that this unprecedented early release is going to happen. Otherwise, it could be something stupid like a demo, or the fact that they let it go at Evo. Maybe they've got something competitive. They're adding in a competitive, little change to it to actually kill Melee, so we can be done with that game. I don't know. I mean, those are just some ideas. We're getting some more in the chat. Motion controls for Smash Ultimate.
Arms characters confirmed.
I'm surprised we didn't get an Arms character.
No.
So yeah, I mean, there could be a bunch of different stuff. None of it makes sense. It seems like this is kind of wasted resource. The only thing that I'm not going to be salty and think that this is wasted resources by Nintendo is if they have an early launch date. This game is now coming out in September or October so that Pokemon can carry the Switch through the holiday season, or Pokemon and a third-party big title that we don't know, or a first-party big title that we don't know is coming out that can fill... Oh, no. Oh, I thought we lost power for a second. I accidentally moved my mouse to the bottom corner of one of the desktop windows and everything went blank and I panicked. So... yeah, maybe we're going to get a huge first-party release that they're going to let us know at the beginning of October that will get us through the holiday season, and they don't need both of these bangers coming out in November, December. I don't know. I've talked enough. What do you guys think?
Well, first of all, I think if you're going to talk about 16-player online and not talk about your Nintendo online service, you are doing it in the wrong order, because there's not many games that I've played online where I haven't gone, oh man, there's some server issues here. So let alone you go through 16 people on the Smash and you tell me it's going to run smooth. I doubt it.
Who wants 16 people in a
That's
Smash
what I'm
match?
saying.
I mean, 8's already kind of... I mean, 8 is definitely very much a party. There's no skill in 8-player Smash. 4, you can argue that 4, you still, you kind of watch your surroundings, you plan your attacks, but 8 players, just chaos. 16, I mean, unless they bring back... what was the Smash Run for 3DS? I don't know if anybody here played it on 3DS but me, but there was Smash Run, which was almost kind of like a Battle Royale style, where then you competed at the very end. They could do that with 16 people. I'd be happy. I just want an early release date. I want this to be a little bit of, sprinkle of good news here, a sprinkle of good news here, a demo coming out early September. Oh, by the way, the game's coming out September 24th.
It has to be that, because this is their first direct since E3. Am I right?
Yes.
I just don't. You don't have enough to talk about for how. What is this going to be? 30 minutes?
We have no idea. It could
might be 10.
It could be
5.
10. Just something to kind of keep us held over until they get an online direct
you
ready.
all are going to be disappointed, because here's exactly what this is going to be. By process of elimination, Test, you hit a lot of the points, but you didn't come to the conclusion with your points. All right, Nintendo's worried about hitting their so-called quota that they gave of Nintendo Switch sales, all right?
I mean, it is their quota.
Right.
It's not so-called, like they called it. Like, we want
Super
to sell
Smash
20
Brothers
million.
is coming out December 7th, which is the holiday season, and they are worried about selling enough systems to hit that quota. Well, people buy all of their presents before December 7th because they like to get stuff done early, so they're going to come onto this direct. They're going to drop a Super Smash bundle Switch and tell you it's dropping with the game on December 7th to get that into your mind so that you will buy it for Christmas.
Here's what else I'd like.
God, that's a horrible idea. That's very, very valid.
Here's what I would like to.
Oh.
It's been a little while. I want a Smash Pro Controller released from Nintendo.
I don't want this to be a direct, though. I don't want a direct to find out there's some stupid hardware I don't need.
That's what they're
between
doing,
now.
though.
Oh, no, we forgot. We forgot. It's the Smash add-on package from Nintendo Labo.
I'll buy it. Like, just like I need it to be something substantial that has to do with the game. I don't want anything else. I don't
think we're gonna get that.
I mean,
I think it's gonna be a bunch of stuff to try to sell the game.
Unfortunately, like that bundle's the best idea. Like they're gonna be like one new character. Here's your adventure mode. You know, something basic like in previous iterations. Oh, by the way, you know the
they
Switch
have to dump it this early.
The Switch
gotta
is
get in your mind.
Yeah, the Switch is dropping a holiday maybe for $350.
Do they though? Because here's the deal, right? Like they don't like they could drop it. They could drop the bundle. They could drop a pro controller, and they could even drop some Labo collaboration. I don't know, but bottom line, it's Smash. So like, if it comes out December 7th or September 1st, when it comes out, it's going to sell tons. So like, the marketing's already done. They did it at E3. They did it right before E3. They don't need to milk it. This isn't ARMS. This isn't like, hey, it's a new IP that no one knows about. Let's try to build something around it. This is Smash Brothers. Like, it's gonna do what it's going to do, no matter what. And so for me, I think I agree with Test. If you do not move up the release date, there is no point in having this direct.
So fantasy booking, right? That's what we use in the sports entertainment world to talk about a match that we'd love to see. How early does this game come out? So it is, you know, whatever the date is, 8/6 right now as we record.
Man,
they're doing it on 8/8. If they've got this game ready to ship, when is it coming out?
We're assuming that they're releasing it earlier. That's
why I called it fantasy booking. In your mind, in my mind, nothing is going to make me happy unless this game comes out earlier.
I have my date.
I have my date.
I would like to hear Grimlock's date.
It is September 7th.
September 7th.
That's just because it's my birthday weekend. So
solid date. I could see that happening.
And it's just about a month from the announcement. You know, it's a Friday, which they like to do their Fridays. That's my call.
That's enough time to put full steam into the hype train and just roar for the next, 30 days.
Yep.
Deadite, what's your date?
October 26th. It is the last Friday in October because Odyssey came out on October 28th last year.
But now you're putting that within 3 weeks of Pokemon, which I think is the reason they're trying to pull it early. Let's get more sales before the Pokemon window approaches.
You're right. Mine was a bad pick.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's also
same logic as Grim though, close to the Friday before my birthday, which would be inconvenient for me because I would have to. I'll be on a cruise ship when
you could have a drone fly it to the cruise ship.
When's Pokemon come out?
November. Looking at a calendar, November 16th, the Friday before Thanksgiving.
I say they're dropping both before Thanksgiving.
Well,
I'll say November 9th.
Okay, so you're just 1 week, but I think that's the worst. That's the worst guess we've heard so far.
Yeah,
you made me feel better about my guess by a long shot.
I'm gonna say
no way would they drop those two together.
Because if we're gonna be honest, I don't think they pushed the date. I think it's December 7th.
Okay, there you go. I like that pick better.
Oh, man,
it's a way better pick than one that's worse than mine, which was already deemed a bad pick.
I'm gonna say. It's going to be ready digital download only on Friday, August 17th.
Oh, wow.
With a physical copy to release on September 7th. I
don't think it'll be that early.
I
think they'll drop a demo that you could play for 1 hour Pacific Standard Time.
If you're on a latitude that's a round number.
Right. I think I don't know.
But only if your name is Joseph.
I guess I'm getting my name changed.
I'll take you to the courthouse. Test.
I could see an October release on a push, but I don't think that it's going to be a push. I think it's just December 7th.
Would that be unprecedented? Like, I know Fallout 4 dropped, like, oh my god, early, or like not early, but they dropped it much sooner than anybody would have expected it to be dropped.
Yeah.
But has any developer, like, of this magnitude come out and said,
I don't think a developer's ever given a date and then
done early,
released early.
Oh, yeah, they have. Sure, they have. Not like of this caliber of a game, I would say.
I don't think your digital a week or two early is going to happen because that would upset retailers.
Nintendo doesn't care.
Yes, they do. They currently still have a relationship with retail that sells their products.
Test doesn't care.
Test might not care, but that's still not a bridge they want to burn yet.
I mean, look at all these characters. Clearly, they're going to come out and tell us we are going to have a Smash Battle Royale.
Here's the deal. I definitely see a possible date change because I just feel like December 7th is. It just doesn't feel right. It does not feel right
Because
for
of
me.
Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Just always
He is on a
remember,
roll.
guys. Jeez.
Remember the 7th of December, right? That's from V for Vendetta, right?
No, I just mean like
5th of November.
Is it? I didn't know. I for some reason thought it was. Yeah, you're right. It's November 5th.
Yeah, for V for Vendetta, right?
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I said the wrong movie title.
No, you're good. But I just
Pearl Harbor wasn't December 7th.
What?
We're talking about what?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah,
Talking
we're
about
I
video
thought-
games.
We're talking about V for Vendetta, the movie.
I was talking about Pearl Harbor. They
The
have nothing to do with
the
with each
line
other.
that he dropped was from the movie.
I understand that, but it has nothing to do with Pearl Harbor.
I want to hear
I know,
Grimm's
He
point.
dropped that. Oh my God! Never mind. Anyways, I just don't like yes, it's for us, it's winter, it's end of year, whatever. But I just feel like to me, I almost agree with JazzE. It's like for the holiday window, you're pushing it close to Christmas, where if you put it even somewhere before Thanksgiving, you give yourself just a larger window to, because here's the other problem. It's December 6th or December 7th. It's going to sell out when it hits. Like, you're not going to find a copy of this game unless somehow, because it's Nintendo, first of all, so we know they don't ship things the way they should. So replenishment to second wave, third wave, fourth wave of this game through the holiday, you don't have a very big window to do that before you're into January, and I just feel like they want more time. They want to get the maximum sales this year out of this game, and to do that, they push the game up because it does look ready. I mean, from what I've seen and the amount that it's been played already, it does seem like this game is pretty much done.
Have they created enough? I just don't want them to be like, hey, you're gonna get this game in late October. Release copies are $75,000.
I
they
think
need to be able to distribute.
That's why I thought of the digital first. But I mean, to Deadite's point, like, you don't want to burn the bridge with the retailers, but I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a multiplayer early access, right? If you pay to download the game on the eShop, if you pre-order the game on the eShop, you get an extended multiplayer beta or demo that lasts literally for the next 4 months, and you get 16 characters. There's got to be something significant, or else this is going to be probably the biggest letdown of something that has a huge amount of hype behind it since the Switch's original presentation to everybody but me.
Also, why is Test idea far-fetched to you where, like, it's Nintendo? Okay, so if anyone's going to sit there and take their IP and say, for 3 weeks, we're going to throw it out digital on our store, and then we're going to give it to you, GameStop, and whoever else, and guess what? You're still going to take it because you want to make money, and you know it's going to sell. So, like, I don't know. If anybody could pull that off, it is Nintendo. And they are the ones to try something that crazy.
I just don't think it's an unnecessary bridge to burn.
They're not going to burn any bridge because no one's going to stop selling Nintendo. It's the hottest system right
They'll be
now.
salty about it, though. I'm
Yeah.
just
how
telling
many
you,
people are salty? How many people are salty about PlayStation 4? They still broke 80 million units right now without crossplay.
I'm just telling you, it's a bad play, and I don't think they're going to do it.
Man,
Could they get away with it? Yes, but that doesn't mean they're going to.
yeah, but they do everything wrong anyways. So like that's what I mean. They do
They
the
don't
wrong
do
thing.
everything wrong.
I don't know.
Just this Smash Brother game with a million characters that no one wants to play as.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to be Shulk.
Out of all the characters that you just threw out there, that's not the one I'm most worried about.
I have a new appreciation for Shulk after playing through the
saw-
Xenoblade game.
Can someone tell me? I don't even know who Greg is.
Those aren't real.
Oh,
Those
okay,
are,
good.
Yeah. Because
Good.
Kiddy Kong is not going to be in Smash Brothers.
But if they were,
If it comes up tomorrow that Kiddy Kong is in the game, I will only play as Kiddy Kong for the entire first week the game is released.
okay, all right.
I just want to play this game sooner than December 7th. So a lot of this just comes from a place of like, I just don't want to wait. I'm going to have 3 weeks of Pokemon, and then I'm going to say, well, see ya, Pokemon. Let's go out of my system because I'm going to play Smash Brothers for the next, until another game comes out.